just go? Can we just go? Figure out where we're going. Can we just
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley. If you're new here, I would really much appreciate it if you would subscribe down below and hit the bell as well so you can be notified. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into my 2020 favorites. So although we are already knee deep, or a few days, into 2021, I wanted to go ahead and share just a few things that I really much utilized or enjoyed using last year in 2020. Anything that I can find, I will be linking down below in the description, so make sure to check that out. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter because a few of these items you probably have already seen either on my stories or in my feed. So for the video, I'm actually going to be utilizing my phone. One of my first favorites is actually a pop socket, which is kind of an oldie but a goodie. I go on and off with utilizing this, but definitely for things like this, I just have a few of my favorites right here on my notes app. So another one of my favorites is my favorite clothing item. So I'm gonna kind of like break it up by like favorite ... So my favorite clothing item last year was this sweatshirt. Probably have seen it a ton in my Vlogmases last month, and I just love the look of like a sweatshirt. I could even pair it with like maybe a t-shirt underneath as like a layering piece, and I really want to grow my collection in this new year. I pair them with like jeans or leggings or even joggers. That's another one of my like new little clothing favorites, is wearing joggers. Continuing on, my favorite shoe, you guessed it, then my little high top Converse. I just love how like practical they are. The ones that I'm talking about are actually gray. I got a pair of navy blue ones for Christmas, so I'm excited to start rocking those this year. I love them. They are easy to walk in. They're very cute like canvas shoes. They're just really casual, very versatile, and what you can pair them with. I like to do in the summertime, pair them with like my swing or shift dresses. I just love Converse. I love the versatility that they bring to any wardrobe, outfit, etc. Moving right along to my favorite app, TikTok. So last year, especially with quarantine and all, I really dove into utilizing the app TikTok. First, really just to watch the funny like viral dances, and then just realizing that there's just a lot of cool little nuggets of information, life hacks and stuff that you can discover within the app. My favorite artist of 2020, or I should say artists, according to my Spotify Wrap, was Pitbull and Rihanna. Up next, favorite beauty product, which is my LA Girl matte lip gloss that I got just a few months ago, and it has quickly elevated my whole beauty routine, my makeup looks. My favorite quote of 2020, so I actually tried to look for a quote that I felt like really stuck with me, or a quote that really encompassed what I felt throughout the year of 2020, and so I'm gonna read it directly, and it says, "Be somebody who makes everybody feel like a somebody," which I think is just so inspiring, very important. I feel like everyone should feel included and welcome wherever they are, whatever environment, so I try to do my best live by that quote. Along with that, my favorite takeaway, which I actually wrote out, so I'm going to read directly from my notes here, says, "You make the best decision you could with the information you had at the time." So for me, I am a person who tends to overthink. It happens, but I think this is just a really great reminder. You can think on and on and on about all the possibilities that can happen in the decision, all the unrealistic what ifs, but you truly just need to make that decision, stick with it, not have any regret, and no matter what the consequence is, just know that you truly made the best decision based on what knowledge you had and what was given to you at the time. Make the best decision you can with information you know at the time, and just leave it at that. My favorite activity was truly watching the sunrises and sunsets in Clemson. It's honestly like no other. Watching it, you can see some of the mountains, especially when I was living on campus, you could see them out in the distance and all the pretty colors, and it's just so magical and so beautiful. And so that was one of my favorite activities by far last year, is just to be able to like capture that, take pictures of that. My favorite jewelry accessory, I'm actually wearing one right now, has been rings, and I kind of developed more of a love for that last year in 2020, so I truly have loved adding rings to my jewelry collection in 2020. Next up is my favorite work from home item. I just feel like this was a necessary category considering a lot of people are working from home. For me, I did a lot of like virtual school these past few semesters, and so my favorite accessory would have to be hands down my little laptop desk riser, which is this like clear little acrylic thing I got for about $40 or $50 off Amazon. I'll link it down below. One of my little favorite gems. And my last and final favorite category that I'm going to talk about is my favorite memory verse. This verse really did stick with me, and I think it really encompasses what a lot of people came to terms with in 2020, and it is Psalm 73 verse 26, and it says, "When all else fails, God doesn't," which is so accurate, so true, and I think a lot of people were put to the test and reminded of the reality of that. I think it's just truly a verse that we all can take take notes from and even live out in this new year of 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed all of my little favorites from 2020. Hope it was beneficial to you. If you do have any 2021 content video ideas, make sure to leave them down below. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, I will catch you guys on the flip side next Sunday. Bye guys.